Meet all the Kekkei Genkai of Naruto, Boruto. Do you know what a Kekkei Genkai is? Besides being a tongue twister, they're really cool techniques used only by the toughest ninjas. I'm sure you're already aware of that. But do you know all the Kekkei Genkai? Sharingan, Byakugan, Wood Style, those are easy ones. Do you know Deadbone Pulse, Magnet Style? Come with me as I introduce all the Kekkei Genkai and Kekkei Tota in the Naruto Boruto universe. You won't find a more comprehensive video than this one. Kekkei Genkai are abilities passed down through specific bloodlines, or sometimes appearing in individuals due to their own unique characteristics. They're very special abilities, and I bet you don't know even half of them. In this video, I'll introduce them all, from those that only appeared in the Naruto anime to those that have shown up in Boruto manga. Let's get started without delay, but only after you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and give us a like to support our project. Have you done that? Then let's go. Let's start with the Kekkei Genkai that are visual techniques. Byakugan. The Byakugan is the Kekkei Genkai of the Hyuga clan. They have these white eyes that see everything, with a 360-degree field of vision, except for a blind spot in the back. And that's not all. They can see through objects and even track fast movements. It's like ninja X-ray vision. With these eyes, they can even see the chakra points of opponents, then shut them down using gentle fist. Tenseigen. The Tenseigen is like an evolution of the Byakugan, but much more powerful. This eye originated with Hamura Otsutsuki, and later Toneri accessed it. And not only that, the Tenseigen also granted access to a special chakra mode, the Tenseigen Chakra Mode. The power of the Tenseigen was such that it could hurl the moon at the earth. It's on a whole other level. And there's a video talking all about the Tenseigen here on the channel. Check it out. Ranmaru's eyes. Ranmaru had these red eyes that shone when activated, but we don't know their name. With them, he could see and hear things from a huge distance, even through walls. The eyes seem similar to the Byakugan in terms of abilities, but in reality, they had even more power, able to nullify other dojutsu and create an irresistible genjutsu. Additionally, they could sense people's chakra and even perceive changes in it. This is filler, but it's really cool. Ishiki Otsutsuki's eye. Ishiki Otsutsuki had this eye that allowed him to shrink anything he looked at, except living beings. And there's more. With Daikokuten, he could store those shrunken things in a space where time stopped, and whenever he wanted, he could bring those things back. Now Kawaki, who has about 80% of Ishiki's DNA, also has this power. Jugan! The Jugan is like a cool eye inherited from the Otsutsuki, and Boruto Uzumaki was the one who awakened it in his right eye. From what we've seen so far, the main thing about this eye is seeing and understanding different types of chakra, even subtle changes, tracking targets, and seeing the chakra network. And there's more. It can see the flow of chakra, connecting different spaces and times, which is really cool. This is still a very mysterious eye. We know little about it. Ketsuryugan. The Ketsuryugan is a special eye of the Chinoiki clan, a red eye like blood. They were so feared that they were exiled to the Valley of Hell. Doesn't sound like a nice place. Only 2 survivors remained, En Oyashiro and his daughter Chino. This eye excels in genjutsu, able to control people, read minds, and even create genjutsu traps. Only the Sharingan can match the power of this eye's illusion. Additionally, it can manipulate blood, creating things like an 8-headed dragon, or even exploding people from the inside out. Only the Sharingan can compete with the illusions of this eye. Additionally, it can manipulate blood, creating things like an 8-headed dragon, or even exploding people from the inside out. It's heavy stuff. Foresight Eye. The Foresight is an ability that Shion can't control, which allows her to predict when someone will die. It's like a disaster radar. This is filler too, it appears during the Chikara arc. Sharingan. The Sharingan is an eye of the Uchiha, but not every Uchiha can awaken it. Its power was first seen in Kaguya Otsutsuki, but its true form appeared with Indra, the ancestor of the Uchiha clan. It even became one of the three great dojutsu, along with Byakugan and Rinnegan. This eye is called the Eye of Heaven because of the incredible abilities it gives to the user. It has two main parts. The Eye of Understanding, which sees the flow of chakra, distinguishes colors, can copy techniques, and the Hypnotism Eye, which casts some of the most powerful genjutsu in the anime universe. It's the eye every ninja wants, sometimes even literally. Right, Danzo? Mangekyo Sharingan. The Mangekyo Sharingan is like a dark evolution of the Sharingan. It's awakened when the user undergoes a serious trauma, like the death of a loved one or a very desperate situation. Over time, the Uchiha ended up killing their loved ones to activate it faster, which is kind of creepy, right? Like, just killing or seeing someone die isn't enough. You have to have that emotional shock. So many of these guys who killed family members to get this power kind of did it in vain. The first human to awaken this power was Madara. The Mangekyo comes with a set of abilities that vary for each user. Usually each one gets two powers, like Kamui, Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, and Susanoo, which is the only one that manifests in almost all users. Rinnegan. The Rinnegan is like the boss of ocular powers, the supreme eye. They say that in ancient times, when the world was chaos, someone received this eye to become a creator god and bring peace, or a destroyer to wreck everything. Hagoromo Otsutsuki was the first to show this power, laying the foundations for modern ninjutsu. It's like ground zero for ninja power, but its origin is Otsutsuki. There's a full video about the Rinnegan on the channel, but soon I'll bring an updated one. Now let's stop talking about eyes. Let's move on to elemental variations, which are powers that need to combine two basic elements to create an even more powerful one. Steel Style. With Steel Style, the user can transform their own body into black steel, becoming practically indestructible. It's like becoming Colossus from X-Men. It's a mixture of earth and lightning elements. Heat Style. Heat Style is an advanced power that creates a chakra capable of heating an enemy so much that it even evaporates the liquids inside their body, leaving the person like a completely dried up corpse. It's a combination of fire and wind elements. Flame Style. Flame Style is like the ultimate fire power exclusive to the Uchiha. With this, they can master fire in an advanced way, even manipulating black flames like Amaterasu. Crystal Style. Crystal Style is a Kekkei Genkai that only appeared in the anime, with Gurren. With this power, she could create and manipulate crystals. She could even crystallize living beings and shatter them completely. I think this power is really cool. Too bad it's filler. I would use it to make a lot of money. Dissolution Style. Dissolution Style is a very unique Kekkei Genkai, and many people confuse it with Lava Style. But they're two different things. The main user of this power is Mei, the fifth Mizukage. With this, she can create a super acidic liquid that melts everything in its path. Lava Style. Now we're talking. Lava Style combines the fire and earth natures to create lava and related substances, which can be used for various different things. You can create lava to attack and melt everything, or you can even create rubber, quicklime, or ash. It's a very versatile Kekkei Genkai, and I think a better name for it is Fusion Style. Boiling Style. This is another Kekkei Genkai of Mei's that with this power, she combines fire and water chakra to create a super corrosive vapor that melts anything. And the craziest thing is that she can control both the range and the acidity of this vapor. The Jinchurikis of the Five Tails Biju also gain this Kekkei Genkai, but their version is different. They raise the temperature of their chakra to the boiling point. Then the vapor is released and can be used to enhance taijutsu, increasing strength and speed, or it can be absorbed by the body to burn or melt everything around with intense heat. Dark Style. With this power, the user can absorb, control, and discharge the opponent's chakra. Foam Style. With this, the user can create bubbles and foam, but the exact composition is unknown. That's it. Explosion style. Whose Kekkei Genkai is this? His own, Deidara's, that disgusting tough guy. Deidara can use explosive chakra in combat, causing explosions wherever he touches. He combines this Kekkei Genkai of his with a forbidden technique that allows him to mold clays into various animals that, thanks to this Kekkei Genkai, can explode everything in their path. Ice style. It's the advanced chakra nature of the Yuki clan, which combines wind and water to create ice in different forms. When the user releases the chakra, the surrounding environment becomes so cold that it even starts to snow. Haku's ice was so resilient that it could withstand even Sasuke's fire attacks, melting only a little. Mud style. With this Kekkei Genkai, which combines water and earth, Amayuki, the only known user, could turn anything made of earth into mud. Thus, she could create waves and mud dolls, as well as change the terrain to her advantage. If she throws mud on people's shoes, it must be really annoying. Wood style. This one is tough, literally. Wood style is like a supreme mastery of nature. With this Kekkei Genkai, which combines earth and water chakra, the user can create various plants and trees out of nothing, even manipulating the vegetation around. And look, this power can even make plants sprout from any surface, including the user's body. Ever thought about making wood sprout from yourself? Crazy stuff. This is the specialty of the first Hokage, Hashirama, who could make an Amazon forest appear in every one of his battles. Magnet style. With this Kekkei Genkai, which mixes wind and earth, the user can convert chakra into magnetic forces and magnetize objects. You know who has this Kekkei Genkai? Gaara, just like his father and the third Kazekage. Gaara can use it to turn his sand into cool metallic sand. Rasa turns sand into gold dust, and the third Kazekage controls iron sand. Shinki, who is Gaara's adopted son, also controls iron sand. Speed style. With this Kekkei Genkai, which mixes wind and lightning, the user can move at practically instantaneous speed, giving an advantage against stronger but slower opponents. It's like activating turbo and getting into the fight. Storm style. This Kekkei Genkai combines water and lightning, and the user can create energy bolts that can be launched against the enemy. Darui is a user of this Kekkei Genkai, Typhoon style. With this Kekkei Genkai, which is all about wind, the user can create storms that devastate everything around, even covering an entire island. It only appeared during a light novel, but it's canon. Now let's move away from elemental parts and get into Kekkei Genkai that have more to do with altering users' biology. Demon twins. The demonic twins jutsu allows Sakon and Ukon to divide their bodies molecularly. They share the same body and can merge with other bodies, destroying the enemy's cells from the inside out. Ukon can emerge from Sakon's body to help him, increasing the number of members in the fight. It's a sinister technique of dual personality. Iburi clan, Kekkei Genkai. The unique Kekkei Genkai of the Iburi clan allows its members to transform partially or completely into smoke, offering various tactical advantages. While in smoke form, they become immune to damage and can easily dodge attacks, becoming practically intangible. It's like eating Smoker's smoke fruit from One Piece. This power would have the potential to be something very overpowered and interesting if used correctly and outside of a filler. Dead Bone Pulse. With this Kekkei Genkai, the Kaguya clan members could control their own bones. They manipulate osteoblasts and osteoclasts, manipulating the growth and properties of bones using chakra. This first appeared in Kaguya Utsutsuki and was later passed on to a few descendants of the Kaguya clan, like Kimimaro, who is the only one who knows how to use this ability. It's bizarre to see the guy pulling out his own spine to fight. Now let's move on to other Kekkei Genkai, without a specific category.
Spirit Reflection. With this Kekkei Genkai, the user can absorb someone's chakra and even copy their appearance and memories, putting this information into puppets. but it only appeared in a game, and the only user was Malice. Another interesting power to have in canon.
Yanaru Clan Kekkei Genkai. Yanaru has a Kekkei Genkai that's like an upgrade of the Shadow Clone technique, at least in the recognition part. With this Kekkei Genkai, whenever one of his clones disappears, all copies share the accumulated memories, instead of just the main body, as is common with the technique. Thinking about it, this Kekkei Genkai is kind of useless. Because you see, we've already seen Naruto, who doesn't have this Kekkei Genkai, doing the same thing during his training to master the wind element. So, you can do the same thing as this Kekkei Genkai, without having the Kekkei Genkai, just by mastering the Shadow Clone Jutsu, Kurama Clan Kekkei Genkai. It has nothing to do with the nine-tailed fox, you know. It's a clan called Kurama. Every so often, a member of the Kurama clan with an absurd talent for genjutsu emerges. The genjutsu of this Kekkei Genkai is simply absurd, guys. It's so powerful that it makes the victim's brain believe in everything that happens inside it, affecting even the person's physical body. With this ability, the person can literally kill their enemies with genjutsu alone. You know Itachi's Tsukuyomi? It's like that, only without the almost blinding thing. Crazy. It would be really cool if this were canon. This power of the Kurama clan members is like out of this world. It breaks the barrier between illusion and reality. They can make imagination become reality, like making lightning strike from the sky and destroy things, erase people's existence, or even cause a huge fire. It's reality manipulation, guys. It's too absurd. It's a genjutsu power that outshines Itachi's. Dragon Ocean Power. This is a mysterious ability that runs in the veins of the direct lineage of Araumi Funato, the chief of the feared Funato clan. He could divide gigantic surges and create huge whirlpools that could destroy entire boats. In addition, he even controlled a giant water dragon. It's like he had the entire ocean under his command. Dragon Life Reincarnation. Dragon Life Reincarnation is a powerful Kekkei Genkai, but it can only be used once in a lifetime. The user sacrifices their own life to revive someone who has just died, transferring their own life energy to them. It's kind of like that technique Chiyo used to revive Gaara, isn't it? Well, but this power as a Kekkei Genkai only exists in a movie. Now, to finish, let's go to the Kekkei Tuta. They are even rarer than Kekkei Genkai, as instead of the fusion of two elements, Kekkei Tuta combine at least three elements. Dust Style. Dust Style is a very overpowered Kekkei Tota, combining earth, wind, and fire. The user shapes a three-dimensional chakra object between their hands, which expands and envelops the target when released. With this ability, they can disintegrate anything on a molecular level. And that's it. Those are all the Kekkei Genkai that exist in the Naruto universe, up to the recording of this video. So, did you know them all? What's your favorite? Comment below.